テスト。
テスト。Okay. Anyway, let's go.プルルかわいい。
Fighting ground. Special practice. Combo try. Parry. Parry. Here comes a new challenger.
I need a warming up more.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Time for a beatdown. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right. Player 2 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Punishes that air attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
No!
Grabs him. Taking shots. Have to fight back here with burnout triggered. Player 2 can't in there.
Goodness, so
Player 2
close.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They were expecting that drive impact. Okay, they trade hits. Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the knockdown, and now, all right, what's coming up next?
No.
Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance.
No. Fuck.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Hits them with a stopping bomb.
No.
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it. Okay. Oh.
I couldn't do short
This is the
can.
final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Good decision with that throw. Raises with power weight. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Gotta do better than that. This is gonna hurt. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes. Knocked him out of the air. That's gonna leave him rattled.
My.
Looking for a hold. Overhead, but it won't work.
No.
You need guts to pull that off. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Excellent block. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. The load doesn't connect. Time's the only thing moving here. All right. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Got their eye on the air. Gets the jump in. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Sticks the jump in. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Target locked in. It's too much. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Just out of range for that throw. Nice counter. Fires a power wave. Jumps up. Throws him. What's next? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Quick breather. Raises with power wave. There's the impact.
What?
Not letting that go unpunished. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Big time whip. Drop the heel. Nice fireball. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts thing good. Decision with that throw. Let's lose the power wave. Drives it back, misses. Target locked in. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they cap more fuel for the fire? Cook them up. Drop them. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Up screw pounce.
No, no.
Oh, here we go. There's a juicy rising tackle. Oh man, this is a scary range. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Absolutely relentless. Get them in the air.
Okay.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for
That's
a
the
while.
lucky.
They really took it down to the wire. This could lead to some big damage. Fires a power wave. Yo, put that away. Raises with power wave. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Will that drive impact get punished? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Connects with medium kicks. Jumps up. To negate the block. Fires a power wave. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going.
No, what? No, fuck.
Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning going on the offensive. Player, it's a good spot to use the super. What'll happen here? Crowns them from above. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Next, flatline zone.
Okay.
Last round,
So
people.
tough.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Drops him hard. Low heavy. Looking to plant him.
Oh no.
What are they gonna do? Both sides. Screw Bowser.
Fuck. I missed Shoryuken. Anyway, thanks, thank you.
That was catch as catch can if you're gonna get in a fight.
Rising tackle! 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 Here comes a new challenger!
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. All right, first round. What's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive.
What?
Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets the jump in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Life lead opens up. KO.
Okay.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fires a power wave! Throws them to negate the block. Knocked it. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. From up above, a quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip and hit them with a stopping bomb. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 and whips! They're wide open! Are we gonna see a blocking that drive in that isn't going to work? A low heavy, but no go!
No!
Turning it right up with a super! Big anime vibe with Imperial Head. More fuel to the fire! Cooked them up! Slammed on the brakes! That's what they were after! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice. Power wave! Fires a power wave! Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout activates. Player 2 is in a pretty good, perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This is gonna hurt. Let's loose the power wave. Great job. Blocks the low kick. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Rushes in. Shakes the forward rush.
No.
Any throw will whiff at that range. Power wave. Overhead, but it won't work. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Take him,
Spends
take
it
him.
all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. I'll suspend the meter on the super. Ugh, take a seat. Do they have? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Blocks the low kick. Lots of distance here. There's a burnout. Player 1, throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Big throws. Fires a power wave. Just out of range for that throw. Can't take the throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
No.
Lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. The pressure is so intense here. Holds out with the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. They've got the meter for a KO.
Okay.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice counter. Oh, burnout triggered. Fires a power wave. Throw leaves them wide open. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 in dire straits with going on the offensive. Will we see a drive impact? Burnout dissipates. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 is barely hanging in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead is there with forward rush. Hitting them with the extra. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. This can lead to some big damage. Straight through with the throw.
She's a big
Player
sweetie.
2 brings it home. Let's see it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin. Time for a beatdown. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Goes for the fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. That was a solid anti-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. All right, what's coming up next? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Knockdown. The throw misses. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy. The low heavy connected. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. They trade hits, and now, roughing up the body. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Still scrapping for control of charges forward. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Will we see a drive impact? Can they hit a good spot to use the super? Still alive? Still alive?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player one brings it home.
Oh,
Let's see if they can build themselves a
anyway,
streak.
thanks.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Nowhere to run.
Time for a beatdown. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Goes for the surprise rush in. Parries the projectile. Was looking for that jump attack. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn gets him. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night.
You see,
What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Did well to get the buff in there. Shoots off a fireball up close. Grabs him. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Jumps? Both fighters planning something? Raises with power wave! They've got the meter for a drive impact. Fires a power wave! Their spacing is so on point right now. Charges forward. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Let loose the power wave! This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. KO!
Oh, laggy. What's laggy? No. So now, okay.
comes a new challenger. You must
Sexy.
crush them.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Doneru.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Will the drive carry here open things up for them? Still slugging it out here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws him down. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws
Oh,
him to
what?
negate them.
I couldn't do.
Taking stock.
What the?
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Smart choice to use that
No.
attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
There's an overdrive on it. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they
Ooh,
going
what?
to use it? Springs forward with the drive rush. Looking to impress the this keeper. Mission complete. Hit. Will we see a drive impact? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player 1 instantly does some big damage. A quick breather. Drops them from the air. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Closing moments of the match. One hit knocks them out of the air.
No, 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 fuck!
What a finish! Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Cracks the dome! Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. What did they think of me? Still slugging it out here. The move whips and they get nailed with a punch. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Feeling out the spacing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws him. What's next?
What?
Drive gauge finally recovers. Thunder dash hit! Finishes with the throw. Player 1
Sweet.
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. There's an overdrive on it. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Raises with power wave! An electrifying dash. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Rushes that off and keeps going.
Nice.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ooh, what a smart blow. Gotta do better than that. Fires a power wave. They decided to hit the drive. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Oh, could be the start of something. Max SA gauges. Sets up with the jump in. All the throw connects. Let's move the power wave. Could we see a drive hit back hit and whip? They're wide open.
No!
Okay, here we flatline.
Okay.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that whip. Raises with power wave.
No.
Ghoul gain control of the match in the early going. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a chance with that jump in. Nails the anti-air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Solid combo. Can't tech the throw.
No.
Goes for a drive. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Keep fighting ahead even with a depleted drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Fires a power wave. Tags them and takes the jump.
Okay.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Bare knuckle! Projectile to try and change the situation. Brushes that off and keeps going. Aerial burning kick. Both of them are ready for a blow. Were they baiting them in?
No.
Lots of life to play with. and full SA meters. What will they do? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps up, decides to go fancy on that jump in, and takes care of it with a perfect parry. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Going on the offensive? Raises with power wave! Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their ass a bit of OD spice. Fires a power wave! We see a drive get back here? Power wave! They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. There's a what a finish! Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him!
Sucks.
Here comes a new challenger.
Jamie. Oh.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
The top player is here. Time for a beatdown. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the surprise rush in. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. The counter is blocked.
No.
Burnout is triggered. Next hit will end the round. And that attack. Player
So
2
good.
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. They block the overhead and charges forward. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 has a slight life.
What? I
Somehow
missed.
pushes back all the way to center stage. Going on the offensive, they've got the meter for a drive impact. The throw is tech. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. All right. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Knockdown. Box them with a target.
No.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Deftly shuts out the jump. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Taking stock. Shoots off a fireball up close. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 will have to get some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires a power wave. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Now, burnout triggered. Gets the jump in. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Medium kick hits them with a stop and bop. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. What now? A fireball at that range?
Anyway, son.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I missed.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Picture perfect punish counter. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Can't take the throw. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Going on the offensive. Fires a power wave. Raises with power wave. Going in. What's their game? Carry powering up. We're gonna see a geyser of damage here. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Break the low. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They're trading attacks. Hit them with a stopping block. On for the critical arm.
This is our destiny.
Yeah, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life, but is still willing to risk it all on this critical arm to do the cash money damage they need. Who's gonna take it? Skeptical closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Big grab punish counter. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a charges forward. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Gets the counter hit. Getting up close and personal. Oh, here we go. Let's lose the power weight. Scuff him. There's a burnout. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is the comeback still possible? Flatline zone. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
Okay.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The top player is here. Time for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Puts one in the pocket. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Long, low attack hit. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Fires a power wave. Hits them with a stop and bop. Doesn't miss a beat. A parry? Going in? Big throws. They've got the meter for a drive impact. What'll happen here? Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Anyway, practice.
Hello, ruten.
Hi!
Another fight is coming your way.
Shadow.
It's
Long
time
time
to
no
see
see.
what
How
both
are you?
fighters have in store for us today.
Show me everything you have.
Time for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low heavy hits. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 with the life lead. Both sides looking for an opening.
No!
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. That was a solid answer.
No, what?
We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? That's like without his
No!
Player 1
He's
picks
very
up the first
strong.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Reads them. How they take advantage of everything that's happened up and no, put that away. Fires a power wave. Changes things up with an overhead. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. What's the next move? They're going for the super art. Goes for power base. Looking at for some big hit. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're driving. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going on the offensive? Not much life left, but they're low heavy. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Anticipated that throw. Were they baiting them in? Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Closing moments of the match. One hit.
No!
Pull that off. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that.
He's expert.
Here comes a new challenger.
Kusha-sama, I forget about you. Are you
Better
Indian?
have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Low heavy, knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. KO.
Okay.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks them with the projectile. Raises with power wave. Big count hits them with a stop and pop. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Goes low. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Knockdown and going on the offensive? Will we see a drive? Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Oh, and eats it. One chance here, make and gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Decides to meet them in the air. Checks with the projectile. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with.
No.
Not a good thing. Knockdown. In a dive gets.
I missed.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going in, grabbing it out up close. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Good spot to use the super. A Are they dead off this?
I missed the rock.
Too close to call. They're not dead. This fight's not over.
Oh, what? I couldn't do.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Opts for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Strings it all together. There's a thunder switch. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. They trade hits, and now takes a trip. Raises with power win! Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match, experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they're in the throw.
So close.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can't tech the throw. Fires a power wave. Throws them to negate the block. Hits them with a stopping block. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Looking for a chance. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. A trade drops them. Raises with power wave. Going on the offensive. And KO.
Perfect.
Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
See how to
Time for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Goes for the surprise rush in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. No go for the throw. Knockdown. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Get some.
Perfect.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
The jump in is denied. Big counter. Raises with power wave. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Fires a power wave. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The throw whiffs. Breaks the block with a throw. Will we see a drive impact? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to... Ooh, what a smart throw! Player 1 has a full drive game but is on the brink of death. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Off for that, gets up to medium and throws them.
No,
Oh,
no.
here he closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Jump in finds the mark. Just out of range for that throw. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 creates perfect execution and gameplay, nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The dome. A parry? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna put going on the offensive? dashes forward. Both fighters planning something? Player one has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. A quick breather. Dashes up. KO. Player two took no time to finish that fight. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. The impact gets blocked. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one chases them down. It takes a trip. Overhead. Checks him with the projectile. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Raises with power one KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Connects with medium kick. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Going in. A drive impact could end it all here. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Oh my god, they just choked it out. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Hits the drive. Both sides getting ready. Hurls them from above.
What?
Aims for the shin. Maybe this time to watch this out. Hits them with a critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Wait, how did they read that throw? The Jinrai? They pushed their way out of the corner. That was a massive shot. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Target combo into. Uses the target combo was a filler. Player two is maintaining the corner down to the wire.
No.
The combo's there. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Medium gets them.
No.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Raises with power wave. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Shows the medium kick. They block the overhead and fires a power wave. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Raises with power wave. The engagement here will have a huge beats it up with a combo into super. Going in. Burnout activates. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Flashes him. Very slick with the combo. Knockdown and player two can't burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh my, what a
No.
Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed.
I have to play one more.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
ピリピリ感染。
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Parries the attack and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
うまい。
Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 1 with the life lead. What's the play here?
No.
Player 1 chases them down. Takes the chance to hurt him. Saw them sweating against the wall and
I
gets in the
didn't do
throw.
anything.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge.
No.
Can't tech the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this range. Creates an opening with a low heavy. A parry? Breaks the block with a throw. Medium burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
うまい。
Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken.
Good player.
They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. Both fighters clutch anti-air. Aries powering up. We're going to see seismic damage here. What now? Player 2 gets the counter hit and the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? A parry? Manages throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going.
うまい。
Taps him on the toe. Gut punch shreds him. Okay, he throws him.
What?
Solar plexus strength. Player 1 can't let this simmer. This can lead to some big damage. That corner is perfect execution with the anti-air. What's next? Oh, try some. Are you kidding me?
I was lucky.
Delivers the upset. That's one for the
そう。Actually, he...
Not over
そうが
yet.
残念。
Let's
But
believe
I was
it's time
lucky.
for that quick. Let's lose the power wave. Gets scooped from down low. Charges forward. Player 2 can build off this lead. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible.
No.
Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Solid throw tech. KO.
No.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Drive rush to keep it going. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge captured. Player experiencing burnout. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Charges forward. Super arts on deck for both fighters. This unleashes some big damage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. What's this Chiku has all bent it on the fireball? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. The dome. Fireball pressure sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. There's a burnout. Player 2 isn't burnout, crowns him from above.
No!
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Plus out the OP. This could lead to some big damage. Player 2 can't use closes in. Big gauge difference here. And most basic, this is a must-have. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
Finally, I got the win.
Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
That's all. He's better than me. Anyway, thanks.
Here comes a new challenger.
かっこいい。
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get
Guys,
it going.
guys, last match. I was tired a bit.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Below heavy hit. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Alright, what's coming up next? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long... Oh! This is where things get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Charges forward. One combo can end this round right now. What'll happen here? OP cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Player 2 can't afford this. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Hits them with a 1-2-3.
No.
Throws out a projectile. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Knockdown and springs forward with the drive rush. Max FA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What's the next move? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Raises with power win. Drive rush to keep it going. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The overhead denied. Critical art is on deck.
Oh, no.
Both of them back off. What a read with that outside
Nice.
air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Scoop OP cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Who will set the bait at this range? The low kick hits. Let's loose the power. Absolutely relentless. Power win. Changes the pace with the fire. What now? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Closes in. Medium kick. Do they have what it takes to steal the what a finish?
Oh, no. Oh. I got the loss. I thought I got the win.
That's one for the replays. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits them with a stop and bar. Bops him with a target kick. Sticks the combo. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What's the play here? Very solid corner switch. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Springs forward with the drive rush. A drive impact KO.
No.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blocks the low heavy. Denies the low heavy. Throws them to negate the block. OP cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and goes for it all but just misses. Time to reassess the situation.
No.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is dominating this match. Shut that down with a parry. Doing some quick planning. Getting it all on the drive rush. Experiencing burn in there. That was a clinic of how a solid neutral game wins
Yeah,
matches.
anyway, thanks. I was tired. Also, play one more.
Here comes a new challenger.
Okay, it's today's last game. Oh, Mai-chan.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap?
Mai.
Solid combo. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Blocks the low heavy. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burns the drive gauge. Smart play to stop the opponent. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Fires a power wave! Gets the jump in. Raises with power wave! Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and...
No!
Dashes. Smart play to stop the
Mai.
opponent. In there!
Shinda.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive gauge. The last round. It's now or never. Power wave! Fakes out the low kick. With legs in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. There's the counter we wanted. Oh, but they were waiting for it. Can this drive bring them back? Connects with the throw.
Lucky.
Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Here comes the corner pressure. That corner is starting to look scary. Let's loose the power wave. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Nothing stops this train. Round away.
Nani?
Jump, burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. This can lead to stand
Watatata. Oh, haha, lucky.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Takes the chance to hurt him. All heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Burnout activates. Both players all out of drive gauge. Closing moment. KO!
So close.
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in. Solid combo. Hit them with a stop and block. The low heavy's blocked. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Fires a power. Going on the offensive. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws a beefy Kachosen.
No.
In attack range. They were not clear.
Ah.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Raises with power wave. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Back into the corner. What impact? Squash. Baits out the low kick. Back the low. Let's loose the power wave. All in with the wolf. Terry hungry like the wolf is showing some bang. Ramen rally with a bang. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. The overhead denied. Both up while reads the counterattack. Oh, putting it all on the line. Perfect damage.
Yeah, well.
No doubt about it.
Wow, wow.
Perfectly planned, perfectly
I have to
executed.
play one more.
Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. Let's loose the power wave. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Sneaks in above. The jump in catches them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. Burnout! Expect the match to change. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gets scooped from down low. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Will we see a drive in? Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arms.
Match up!
Match to change. Both sides in
Ah,
burnout.
nee.
They can't drive.
Cable to me.
Fires a power wave. You've got to be mindful of reach. Goes to the air. Baits out the low kick. Oh, ball turning it right up with
No.
the super. Will this be enough to kill? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take them for the win?
Oh.
Player 1 made all the
Yeah,
right
anyway,
moves.
son.
And this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Okay. I enjoyed a lot even today, and I'm a bit tired, so Street Fighter 6 makes me tired a bit. Anyway, thank you for coming to this channel. I end this stream. See you next. またね。
またね。
Annyeonghaseyo. Have a nice day. Have a nice dream.